Master, and Abby. How are you? The first speech, no, you're fine, I promise. The first speech is extremely difficult. So I've been in your shoes, I understand, but I thought you did an excellent job, especially your first time out. It was interesting once I had a chance to approach Abby at the very beginning. I just asked her, are there any areas you really want me to focus on? And she kind of paused, and I was like, or do you just want to get through it? So she responded, I just want to get through it. So I really want to highlight some great things that you did during your presentation, as well as some areas that we could concentrate and maybe focus in on for your next speech. The things I thought you did great was, first of all, I felt as though I was right there in the car with you, going on the road trip with all of your license plates, because that shows definitely you took some time in preparation, unless you just happen to have those filed away somewhere. She had to locate them. So that was really good. Also, I felt like you were just talking to your friends. So therefore, your conversation, you had a very mild manner about yourself and how you're presenting. And also, you had great humor, how you were able to reference past meetings with comments from Jared, as well as about boarding school. So you really gave us an opportunity to paint a picture and follow along with your story. Some of the areas that I would recommend focusing in on is, first of all, one thing, and I am, when I say this is very interesting, I'm bringing this up because I do the same thing. But a lot of times whenever we have the lectern or we have other items, naturally, we want to wring our hands because we're like, okay, I'm not touching an item, so what else can I touch? Oh, my hands are there. Let's do this. But it is a sign of nervousness, but which is expected your first time. So you want to make sure if you do touch your hands, let them be a light touch instead of a wringing motion. Also, take a look around the room, especially if you're going to use props, because once again, the lectern, and we learned through our last meeting with Cameron and his fabulous anytime you're using a visual, the lectern may not be a steady area to use, but feel free to set up the room before you start speaking. Use the chairs such as Brian just did with the manuals. Feel free to use the room to work in your advantage. But overall, great job, and I'm looking forward to hearing your next speech. Thank you.